Oh, very good afternoon, folks. What's up? Mio Adlan here once again for another session, a brand new week of Hot Issue. What's for lunch by Act Now. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you guys had the time to restart yourself, to replenish yourself with all the joyness in the world, with all of the positivities in the world, and of course with all of the greatness that one can achieve only over the weekend. But hey, you have to start somewhere, right? All right, it's as mentioned, it's the start of a brand new week. It's the start of a brand new episode for Act Now Hot Issue. What's for lunch? And of course, I would not dare to do this alone. I will never want to do this alone. I'm also together with our resident local expert. No, he never said that he's an expert, but he's actually, he has a lot of opinions on a lot of things. So make sure you guys, don't poke him the wrong way, because then he will definitely poke you back, Mr. Melvin Alam. Hey, Melvin.
Hi Neil, I know you missed me over the weekends, but that is
Oh
not an
yeah,
interruption.
I was
Expect-
having dreams of you. I was having dreams of you before I slept on Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I know it reflects on your face.
Oh yeah, exactly. You cannot miss it for sure. So how was your weekend, Melvin? Has it been a
uh,
very good, productive, going out and basking, with the surroundings, going shopping or whatnot?
Not me though, but I think a lot of people are enjoying themselves very much. Um,
Mm,
when we talk about that, I mean, I still stay home. I mean, even though I was allowed, I mean, both. You have to stay in a room. You're not allowed to travel or move around. But I still prefer at the moment to be confined in my house. If it's unnecessary, I do not want to go out at all.
yeah, I mean, like, I guess we are still within that time, because I think a lot of people are, adjusting themselves. Granted, the government has actually given the green light to people in the Klang Valley specifically to actually, have a bit of a normality, able to go out, able to dine in, able to go to shopping malls, able to do picnicking and whatnot. But yeah, still there's a lot of fear still. That is upon us. People who are concerned, people who are worried about what's the outcome's going to be, and like, so it's a bit of a mixed feelings, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
definitely something that some people are excited, and some people are a bit taken aback, because the fact they are not comfortable with this thing. But however you live for your life, actually, fellow Malaysians, fellow viewers, we just, from Act Now, we just want to tell you guys to just be safe, just to keep it safe, just to keep it proper. At the end of the day, follow all the SOPs that has been put out by the government. Right. So,
Yes.
Melvin, are we ready to go on with the new topic, with the first topic of the day?
Sure. What's have been lined up?
Okay, before we actually show the title of the topic that we have, the first, a lot of people have actually seen this in the title of our Facebook, as well as on our YouTube. is that it is getting a bit scary. You know why, Melvin? Because some people out there, some
Mm.
people, and again, I hope, I really, really do hope this is just a very, very small percentage of people out there who are taking risks while driving on the road because are they on drugs, Melvin? What the heck is going on? Do we have people, like taking drugs and go out riding or driving? That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, there's so many unresponsible people. I'm sad to say, it happens, and as in the case just reported on September 12th, which is yesterday. Today is September 13th, right? Yeah,
Yep.
yesterday. A driver believed to be under influence of drugs rammed his car into another vehicle, killing two people as he drove against the traffic. This happens a lot of
Hmm.
time. People drive along against the traffic. They are in drugs, heavily influenced by drugs, and actually they cost other people's life. That's so unfair, you know. And this,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Looking at it, as what was reported, exactly as what this news article has just reported, the owner of the Mitsubishi Triton, the driver was again, as you mentioned, he was driving on the other side of the road against traffic flow, was heading to Klang from Kuala Lumpur when it collided with a teenager's Proton Wira, which was going to the opposite direction from Klang to Kuala Lumpur. And it was also reported that this driver, this irresponsible driver, he got tested positive for taking marijuana. And granted, marijuana is a soft drug. People may classify it as soft drug, but it does things to you. It does things to your mind. It does things to your brain. It does things to your reaction. That when you are under the influence of any types of drugs, for that matter, it will slow your inhibition. It will slow your reaction time, and this has happened. This could happen, and unfortunately, it has happened. What was the driver
I
thinking, Melvin? What do you
I
think
don't
was going
know,
through his mind?
but I can relay my experience as early as
What, you
this
also on
morning.
marijuana and drove, is it?
No,
Oh
no,
no.
no,
Okay, no, no, no.
not that. I'm the almost
No,
a
because you
victim.
say experience, so I
Yeah, my
thought of that.
experience as
Okay, silap. Sorry,
almost
sorry.
a victim of such incidents. This is
Wow.
go as
Okay.
this morning itself. When I was in my neighborhood commercial area this morning. There's a one-way traffic. This guy, I think in the 60s, was driving against the traffic. I was in between the shop blocks, but it's a one-way. He drive against the traffic, and I was heading. I stopped and horn at him. He buat tak tahu saja. He was looking up and
Was
down.
he
I mean,
under drugs then, you think?
he doesn't seem to this this guy. This it doesn't seem to be. But he was looking at the shop lots, probably trying to get to the right so-called shop or whatever it is. But he did not
Mm.
realize. He should realize because all it's a single traffic lane, and I was there.
Okay.
So as early as this morning, I faced something similar to this, and I went to
Mm.
late. Another incident happened last year. Sometimes last year, I've forgotten which month is that. But I think it was after the
Okay.
first lockdown. I was driving along Jalan Tun Razak, just next to the
Hmm.
Indonesian embassy.
Yep.
This car coming towards me. You know, if you have Pasar is also a single lane in
Yes.
Indonesian embassy. This car was driving against traffic from the corner, which is another embassy at the corner. I think it's Kuwait embassy. Driving against this old couple senior. And
Okay.
it happens on think on the weekend, something like that. Luckily, there's not heavy traffic. All of us stop and
Mm.
horn this couple, old couple. I can remember it's a red car. You know, I think they are both of them in the 70s. Probably they got it wrong directions and they want to
Mm.
make back to right, but they forced themselves. They drove against the traffic. I'm sure they are not on drugs, but this is
Yeah.
pure carelessness, and they do not bother. They want to do at their own convenience. They just drive against and go exit Jana Yinai. You know.
Yep,
Uh,
that I mean, like, if I may interject, Melvin, the fact that this has happened to you more often, like not once, not even twice, I think more than two times actually.
yes.
I think you have been attracting these kind of people towards you, like Melvin. I don't know why. Maybe it's your aura that people like to come in the opposite direction of you. Don't you
Could
think you're
be.
the
Could
problem?
be. Could be. I don't know whether it's probably a bad aura. I don't mind attracting good aura. But this is something that I say, yeah, when you grow older, like me, you experience a lot of things in life that you can relate to in life. You know, a lot of people.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not
exactly.
consider that I need this kind of experience, but it's good that I experience what people report I read in the paper, which is true
Yeah,
happening. So a
yeah,
lot of cases throughout the year, people actually is on high drugs and they drive and they cause accidents, not to themselves,
yeah.
to those innocent people.
Around them. Yeah, exactly. And also reported that this particular no, no, no we actually covered this story before, the sand lorry driver that we covered, I think, last week. Just to give you guys an update, he was actually charged under the section 44 1A, which carries a maximum jail penalty of 10 years and a fine of 30,000 ringgit and up to 50,000 ringgit. So these are the kind of things that could befallen to any offenders who are
Mm,
under the influence, whether it is alcohol or on drugs, and when they cause accident. But we're not going to be talking about the jail term. We're not going to be talking about the monetary terms that these people will get impacted with. It's the unnecessary, is the dangerous act that is causing to other human beings. Now that is the more dangerous, or should I say the more severe thing that we want to highlight. It's not just endangering yourself as the irresponsible person, but it
yeah,
also involved the innocent people around the area. Melvin.
yeah. You see, was reported, if I remember correctly, that this driver that came out miraculously walked out alive when with his yellow Myvi cram. He would get his wife. He could get his wife widow,
Mm,
and he has
correct.
young children. I think he has 4 young children still studying. Is
Yeah,
that
it is
sorry, my
something
sorry,
that is
this
just
bastard driver? Sorry, my language. Be responsible for the whole family.
marah already. Oh my.
No, you get a family, a good family, which have probably a happy family
Mm,
affected. No, the children are without the
correct.
father, the wife is without a husband. You know,
Yeah.
and because
So
of this
I mean, like,
carelessness and
yeah.
irresponsible people, and it happens within this week. Last week, I don't know, is this accident, car accidents week. Remember another one who drove a super fast car, you know?
The supercar thing, yeah,
Yeah,
apparently. No,
you
you
know,
know
and
why? Because people can go out now, because people can actually go outside now and experience life as it was before, being in phase two in the Klang Valley. People just
yeah.
expressing themselves too much. And this morning, even, I mean, like, we're running out of topic, but like, this morning it was reported traffic was like normal back in KL. Oh my God, we're back.
I mean, uh, I say it's a mixed feeling. Yes, I do welcome that if things get to normal, but not as normal as rushing into it for the sake of it. But if it's there, we have to work, we have to earn a living, fine. But there's a lot of people doing these unnecessary things. I mean,
Yeah,
yes, I
exactly.
do want to walk in the mall. I missed the mall for the last couple of months, but then I have nothing necessary to buy, essential things to buy. I don't
Mm.
need another pen of boxer with the matter. You know, I don't want to
Oh
go there
well,
and
you
just
can.
look up. You know, if I need a boxer, okay, I go and buy a boxer. Yeah, fine. But you don't need stay at home.
Mm. Yeah, exactly. You can wear your boxes. I mean, like, one boxes can last you 2 weeks anyway, so no, that's not going to be an issue. Moving on, Melvin. So yes, we've covered very extensively and quite passionately, if I may add, in
Yeah,
regards of the first topic about people being under the influence. So we just want to say, to end that particular topic, we just want to say that, come on, people, just be smart, please. If you want to do all this, wrong things anyway. I mean, again, we are not condoning it. We aren't saying that it's totally wrong for you to take drugs recreationally. Is definitely wrong. But even if you want to do that, do
mm.
it in a closed room that you can only harm yourself and not harm other people out there. Okay? Itu je.
So yes,
Itu
you're
je
a
I
good
nak beritahu.
example.
Itu je I nak
You're a good
cakap.
example.
Yeah, I'm not a good example. I'm drug free. Okay, you jangan
No,
suka-suka
I
hati
mean
tuduh.
you're under
Okay.
closed room. You're under closed room.
Okay, that one I boleh terima. That one I boleh terima. All right, moving on. Moving on to the second topic that we have is that in the state of Sabah, the Sabah government has actually updated quite a few things because the fact that they've actually moved into phase two of the National Recovery Plan, and they want to make sure that people are really taken care of outside there, especially the people of Sabah, because this is actually a movement from the Sabah government, which actually applies to everyone out there, is because of the new SOPs in regards of public transportation. Now, while I'm actually looking for the clip here, would you mind just telling us the story over here, Melvin, please?
All right.
Yeah, okay. No, I want you to talk lah. Don't like it quiet.
There's some issue with the
All right. Are you
transmission.
able to screen out of it?
Where are we? We're talking about Sabah, right?
We're talking about the public transportation SOPs for passengers that must be fully vaccinated starting September 16. We're not just talking about the transportation personnel like the driver or the people who are manning the public transport. The passengers themselves, they must be fully vaccinated. Now, I just want to be devil's advocate over here. Adil kan orang yang tak vaccinated tak boleh naik public transportation? What do you think?
Okay. Mio, have you landed this in the planet of Mars? You sound very robotic.
Oh, did I? Okay, I'm so sorry. It's all about my connection over here down here. Internet has not been that kind to me, unfortunately. But Melvin, go
Yeah.
on. Talk about this topic, please.
Okay, yes. It's good that Sabah government actually updated the SOP that require all individuals or even the drivers and public transport personnel to be fully vaccinated, right? So this SOP involved in transportations, recreational, and creative industry sectors. So if you are not fully vaccinated, you are not going to be allowed. So it's good. I mean, let's say you are in a bus, in a coach, or in a train. If anyone, for the matter, just take someone who are not fully vaccinated, they can pass the virus, Delta virus, now the trans Delta virus, easily. So those, I think, not Sabah government has done the right thing. I think all other states should be following the same. You know, now the school will be reopened soon. We're going to talk about it probably tomorrow. I hope all the teachers, co-workers of the school are all fully vaccinated. It's a duty of the headmaster. I believe it's called the headmaster, still call it the headmaster. Please check, make sure everyone, the guards, everyone, do not make the mistake what happens in Sungai Buloh Hospital last 2 weeks, where the security guards has not been vaccinated at all. You know, it's very scary.
Okay,
Especially for the children, the parents will be scary, you know, to send the children away. Are you back
exactly,
with us?
but this is, yeah. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, it's good now. It's good.
All right. Okay. I do apologize because again, as much as we are living in the 21st century in the year 2021, but the internet is quite, sucky when wherever I am. But yeah, I just wanted to ask you to poke you. I know I like to poke you specifically, Melvin. It's not fair for the unvaccinated people, right? They have human rights as well. It's their right being Malaysians to get onto the bus to go wherever they want, get on the LRT to go wherever they want, regardless of their vaccination status, right?
I'm sorry. I mean, if they want to exercise human rights, I think there's not a place right now to exercise human rights, because others that you might affected by you are also exercising their human rights not to be affected. You got what I mean?
But
you know,
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
do
a
get what you
duty.
mean.
Yeah, I mean, you want to exercise human rights, but you own a duty to the country, to your fellows, citizens. You know, I think that responsibility cannot go away with anyone on earth, because we want the pandemic to be under control. You know, so
Yeah.
I will be very
And
nasty if I find someone who are not vaccinated going places that they are not allowed. Imagine going to the cinema and you I mean, we talked about that last week or so.
Mm.
No, I think I'm sorry, no human's right in that perspective. You know, I don't want to get vaccinated. It's my right. It's my right to move around. No, I think hope Parliament opens today. They will enact a law to make legalize. If you're not fully vaccinated, the employer can actually sack you, terminate you. You know, now you can't. I mean, there's no law about that. But I think it would YBKJ going to enforce it. They're going to bring up to Parliament for discussions, for debate, and pass it as a law. You know, this is why I
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, just to extend on the news that was reported, all drivers of public transportation, even their personnel such as stage buses and school buses, taxi drivers, e-hailing drivers, they must also be fully vaccinated and display low COVID-19 risk status on their My Sejahtera app effective of September 16. This is just a peace of mind, I guess. You know what, like whenever you step into a store or you step into a grocery shop or whatnot, just having your My Sejahtera ensure that you're fully vaccinated, it gives you that good feeling, right? Okay, at least I'm with people who are vaccinated, which is better, and it gives me that calmness to go out and do my shopping. But will you be that policeman? Will you really be that policeman and look around at people's My Sejahtera app, Melvin? Would you do that?
Me, I mean, I will not walk around. But if you enter, I mean, a premises, I hope people cooperate, showing that they have showing the digital certificates, and also the operator when they put a poster or a notice that claiming that the outlet is fully, the members of the outlets are fully vaccinated. I hope it's not a fake claim. You know, because
we do hope that.
yeah, because I mean, as I walk into a restaurant, we are now allowed to dine in. Yes, you can check my Sejahtera is okay. I pass, I can go in. But if they put posters there, noticed by the restaurant's owners, oh, our staff are fully vaccinated. I hope they are sincere about it. I do not know, but that one, I think the authorities, like local councils of the respective area, do go and check randomly. You know, because some coverage just put a yes, because that's not in my Sejahtera. You know, and I put that yes, a claim. All staff, all my kitchen staff, all my front office, everyone 100% fully vaccinated. But who's there to testify it? So I hope the authorities will go randomly do a spot check every day.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. I mean, because one thing that I can say about Malaysia, like in general, we are great in coming up with rules. We are great with coming up with options and methods. What I'm concerned about, Melvin, is enforcement, is actually doing it. That's the one thing that I am fearful, because you look at our previous experience, with the roadblocks, with the sekatan jalan, you cannot rentas your negeri and daerah or whatnot. It was so crazy at the start when people were really following the rules and when the enforcement was really there. But then months came, people just got tired and just people got lazy and people didn't care much anymore. And you can see, in the roadblocks, people just getting passed through and everything. I'm just afraid that will happen in this circumstance as well. So what can we actually do, Melvin? Orang penat nanti dia tak kisah, Melvin. Bahaya ni.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about ourselves. At the end of the day, authorities, of course, they can do it, check and all these things. But at the end of the day, we are the one who create the issue. You know, if everyone is disciplined, that's minimize the issue. But a lot of people take advantage of it, yes, and do not follow what is the strict SOP. So it's a humans actually, it's a culprit. I believe so. I mean, it happens because of us. We give bribery because it's of us. If we stop giving bribery, that's the end. You know.
So to end this topic, Melvin, I think it's best to say that for people out there, please be a proper human being. Itu je, simple je statement. Please be a proper, responsible human being, for us to live together, for us to live happily ever after. Bak kata Disney punya movie kan. All right, enough about the second topic. We are done with the second topic, but we do have a few things that we want to bring up to your attention, fellow viewers. I would want to play you guys a couple of video clips over here. I do apologize first should the video is not being played properly because of my internet connection, but let's check it out. Let's check out the first video before we actually talk about this topic. Let's look at the two videos that we have in hand.
Waterfall 搞了，看到无？campsite。我看到无人山人海啊！AMJ, halo gajah, mari Pulau Gadung, Lampung. Datanglah Melaka. COVID-19 menunggu. Hai. Mari masuk Melaka ramai-ramai. Mari dapat ke penyakit. Apa pun tak boleh lah.
Okay. Before you say anything, stop. Before you say anything, let me do my introduction of what we want to talk about.
Right.
Apparently, yes, Malaysia, we're there. We are free. We can experience life all over again. We can go out because we are all, fully vaccinated. COVID-19 is defeated. Is that the case, Melvin? Now you go.
Yes, I think we defeated, but then someone's out there trying to bring them back. You see what?
No. Give us your points. Give us your concern here.
I say, yes, we have more relaxed now. We're going to phase 2, some to phase 3. But it's that weekend, which was on the weekend, is the outing necessary? I will tell you what you can do if you want to have outing. Go to your compound, outside your house, do your picnic there. You want to get wet? Use the hose, water hose, and spray yourself wet.
Okay.
Why do you?
So you guys can actually see that Melvin Lam is actually like super angry right now. You know why? Because he has been a good Malaysian. He has been a good citizen. He has been a good rakyat, locking himself in his house.
Yes, I've been locking inside my house. I go out if it's necessary. If I like to work, I will go to office. I will do all the meetings online, unless I have to meet someone personally for certain cases. Otherwise, I would follow strict SOP. Imagine that's the two videos we saw. Are they necessary? I don't think it's necessary. But then you might.
People just want to have fun, Melvin.
The fun could turn out to be a disaster. It could be someone in your family will end up so-called in the daily case, the part of the daily case. We have now our even though the government says that the daily case sometimes a backlog, but it's still a death case. It comes by hundreds right now.
Yeah,
and no joke. You are here with your whole family, and everyone brings their family there, and then first of all goes to the streams, about the waterfall. You're going to pollute the water. Everyone will watch the 30 feet there.
No. One serious thing I want to ask you, Melvin, just your opinion on this, because I would always like to make comparison, because right now our government, our people, our rakyat, we are getting there. Our number of vaccinated people is up there. We are definitely on the rise. A lot of people are getting vaccinated. We are almost reaching the herd immunity that we have hoped for in regards to getting everybody vaccinated. Look at England, for example. on the weekends, even every day right now, people are going to football matches. They're not even wearing their masks anymore. They can go out partying. Concerts are now being done in the UK. Why can't we have that in Malaysia? It's the same case, isn't it? Because we are also, I mean, granted, number of cases are still high, but a lot of people are already
Okay, I
vaccinated,
tell you
so
what.
there's not really that much harm.
I think probably 2-3 points. Probably I hope to answer you. I think our government is more caring about health. Second,
Okay.
our government is, like it or not, I hope the Prime Minister is not angry with me. We are broke.
Oh yeah.
We cannot afford such more lockdown and cause the economy to collapse again. I mean, it's already bad situations.
Mm-hmm.
I hope these two will answer you. Our governments care for us. Second, our country is broke now.
Okay.
Right. So we have
Alright.
to be supportive. Yes. If that yesterday what I see in a video, yes, they're going at work and out to earn money and all this thing. Fine, they carry, but not on leisure way of spending the weekends with your children exposed. I see some children not even wear masks. Some were smoking with a half mask. So it's not necessary what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing that I've actually learned about today's topic is that you don't get Melvin Lam angry, because when he gets angry, he gets very moody, and you see very takut one, the face, very scary one. So a lot of things that we have covered actually today, Melvin, and it has definitely been very insightful. Why do we blabber so much? Why do we become like aunties and uncles of here? Is because why we care about the people as well. We care about the rakyat as well. We care about the society as well, for us to be better down the road moving forward. Correct or not, Kevin? We're carrying people, right, Melvin?
Yes, we are. I believe so. When it comes of like this, you see Malaysians actually minded very well, regardless of what they believe and all these things. Something that I like Malaysians. But we hope that not because of one disaster we are minded. We hope we are minded for good reasons, bad reasons throughout the year.
Yeah, hopefully that's what we hope for. All right, we've come to the end of our episode.
All right.
So same time again tomorrow. You're going to be angry again tomorrow? I hope not. No.
It depends what I read and what I see before the show or what I experience.
Okay, we'll come up with lighter topics tomorrow. So we'll try not to make Melvin Lam angry. Thanks, Melvin. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see you. Bye. Take care.
All right. Okay, guys, that was Melvin together with me talking about, whatever that is hot. As you have heard, it was really, it was a lot of hot issues that we've actually covered today. Again, we are blabbering like your aunties and uncles back home, because why? We care about you guys. We want to make sure that everybody is in the safest place, safest scenario possible during these testing times. But at the end of the day, it's how you live your life, it's how you make of it. And all you have to do is just be a responsible Malaysian, be a responsible person, be a caring one, and do the best that you can in any way possible. All right, folks, that's it from me. Hopefully, we'll see you guys again the next day, same time, same place. Okay, so make sure you guys stay tuned with us tomorrow, 12 p.m. Okay, Mio Adlan here, signing out. Goodbye.